Walker here, Yonah Mountain Farms. It is April 27th, 2025. Out here with our broilers. This is our first batch of broilers out on pasture. So I'm here on this on our newest lease, and basically this is probably the pasture with the least fertility in it. We've grazed it with cattle and goats thus far. Chickens have never been on it, so now we got our brooder over here, and we are going to work on running these broilers. This first batch will probably cover an acre or so, acre and a half, maybe 2 acres out of this particular 6-acre paddock, and I just want to kind of document, just document the improvement of the pastures. This has actually come a long way just in the past 2 years, but prior to us getting here, this was intensively farmed with corn, and so it was in really bad shape. Basically, this was nothing but dock, and I really just kind of want to document the succession of the plants as the pasture improves. We do now have quite a bit of grass. Obviously we see the buttercups, but we have a tremendous amount of Johnson grass and fescue, orchard grass. There's even some perennial rye in here, but you can really see what I think is interesting is the majority of the buttercups, which we don't necessarily like. They're not a great forage, but we do understand that they serve a purpose. But whether that is removing toxins, stuff from the ground or whatnot out of the soil, or somehow improving the soil structure, I'm not exactly sure. We do believe that every plant has a purpose, but I think one of the most interesting things about this particular pasture is you can really see the difference of where they farmed it. When we get over here to the edges, it is just really tall, nice, lush ground, and where they didn't get the equipment. And then as soon as we step over here, that's when we start seeing bare spots. Hey, Popo. That's when we start seeing bare spots and a lot less grass. Even though it's coming in pretty good, really the only negative or potentially negative species, which the only reason it's actually negative is because the cattle don't really graze it. The sheep do to some extent, and we may actually throw some sheep over here. But anyhow, my game plan here today is to get the cows up here to trim this, and we're going to move the meat birds out a little further, and they're going to begin their journey of increasing organic matter and fertility behind the cattle, and we'll be back for more videos. Thanks.